Well, hello everyone. Hopefully you're all able to see me on this live stream and hear me on this live stream. Thank you everyone for joining us for Eaton School's inaugural Virtual Color Night 2020. Although the circumstances are unusual, oh, and by the way, I do have my phone nearby, so if you can't hear me or see me, or you just see a head with no motion, someone please text me. Although the circumstances are unusual, I think we can still have a great ceremony. As you can see, we're all set. I've got my smart person backdrop with the bookshelf ready to go. My COVID hair is all nicely combed, although I've been stress twirling it a little bit. I don't know if people know I do that. My COVID beard is nicely trimmed, and I wore a dark shirt, so hopefully the COVID-19 pounds I gained having to work at home don't show as badly as they could. And as far as you all know, I could even be wearing pants. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of Eaton School students in the areas of academics, sports, music, and school involvement. Eaton School has a long tradition of excellence in academics, arts, and athletics. Tonight, that tradition continues as we're proud to honor Eaton School students for their special skills, abilities, and talents. Because of the unusual situation, obviously our students won't be able to receive their awards here in person, unless they come wandering in and whatever. But you have still won your awards. Your names will still be engraved on the plaques, that they already are. You will still receive your certificates. So you'll get all the normal things. You just don't get that awkward moment where you have to shake someone's hand while they put a medal around your neck or something. For those of you who win certificates or keeper awards, so if you win one of these ones that you get to take home, I will be delivering those in person tomorrow or on the weekend. I'll try to get them done tomorrow, but there's lots of you, so I may not be able to get to everyone until the weekend. For those of you who live out of town, your certificates will be mailed to you. Unless you're coming to town in the next day or two, then send me an email after the ceremony and I will just hold them for you. Now, if you win a plaque, which many people do, this is a badminton plaque, nobody's won this one, but because we couldn't have badminton this year. But if you win a plaque, sometimes people just leave these behind after color night. Sometimes people like to take them home and get their pictures with the plaque. If you want me to bring this to your home as well when I'm delivering your certificates, you need to send me an email after the ceremony just saying, hey, could you please bring my plaque? And I will do so. If you live out of town and you wish to have your plaque at home for a few days, just email me and let me know and you can come and pick it up at my house sometime. Now, if you do want your plaque, the school year is almost over and we do need these back before the end of the school year. So if you want this, like I said, let me know and I'll bring it, but we will need these back by next Friday, the 26th. If you are okay with it, you're happy with your certificate and just happy knowing your name has been engraved on the plaque, I will just hang it back up in the trophy cabinet so you don't have to do anything in that case. Okay. Also, I'm working a little bit with video and audio capture. So if you ever see a movie playing and you can hear me clunking around in the background, it just means I pressed the wrong button. And what the heck, I'm not a pro. You'll have to bear with me. All right, so finally, for those of you who want a scholarship tonight, there's a few different possibilities. In some cases, the presenter has already sent me the scholarship, so I will bring it with me when I deliver your certificates and whatnot tomorrow. Some cases, they will be mailing you the scholarship directly, and in some cases, if it's a business in town, you may have to go to them to pick it up. But what I will do for the scholarship winners is after the ceremony, I'm going to send you an email letting you know how you will receive your actual scholarships. I've actually written all those, I just have to click send. All right, so sorry for such a super long intro. I do promise you this will not just be an hour of me talking. I know everybody would be thrilled if it was just an hour of me talking, but I certainly wouldn't be thrilled. So there will be other special guests who have recorded messages announcing the winners in their sports. So I'm really looking forward to an exciting color night using this unusual virtual situation. So let's begin with academic awards. So academic awards are presented to students in grades 10 through 12 on a regular academic program based upon marks on the third report card. Secondary students will receive an academic award if they meet the following criteria: a minimum academic average of 80% in a regular academic program. The average is calculated from semester 1 final marks and quarter 3 marks, using the highest English, math, science, and social, plus the 2 highest marks in elective subjects taught at Eaton School, in which instruction is in excess of 100 minutes in a 6-day cycle. I always feel silly reading out that big long thing, but there is a reason for that, and that is important. The student with the highest academic average in each grade also receives a Keeper Award, which I'll turn around when I announce the name, and their name will be engraved on the honor roll that records the highest standing in each grade. All right. By the way, if you ever see me lean over like this and look like I'm looking weird, it's because I'm running 2 screens, and that just means I'm reaching over to my other screen to change something. So, like so. All right. So let's begin with our academic awards. Winning academic awards for excellence in academics. In grade 10, we have Reese Busby. Congratulations, Reese. Leighton Davis. Congratulations, Leighton. Abry Hayes. Congratulations, Abry. Rihanna Leslie. Congratulations, Rihanna. Madison Somerville. Congratulations, Madison. And Arthur Zaberka. Congratulations, Arthur. So congratulations to all the grade 10s on their fine work. For the highest academic average in grade 10, with an average of 91.5%, we have Abry Hayes. So congratulations, Abry, and to all the grade 10s on their achievement. Doing my characteristic lean. All right, in grade 11, receiving certificates for the Award of Excellence in Academics, we have Emma McClay, Quinn Price, Jonathan Stevens, and Kyle Thaker. So congratulations, Emma, Quinn, Jonathan, and Kyle. And for the highest academic average in grade 11, with an average of 92.67%, we have Quinn Price. So congratulations, Quinn, and congratulations to all of our grade 11 honor roll winners. And last but not least, in grade 12, academic achievement certificates, we have Emma Eckstein, Hannah Eckstein, Jackson Shu, Talon Solvberg, and Turner Somerville. So congratulations, Emma, Hannah, Jackson, Talon, and Turner. Well done, grade 12s. That's a lot of grade 12s. But also of particular note, receiving the highest academic average in grade 12 with an impressive 96.67% average is Jackson Shu. So congratulations, Jackson, and congratulations to all the grade 12s on their fine academic achievement this year, as well as the grade 10s and 11s on their achievement as well. Next, we'll have the athletic awards. So students in grades 7 to 12 usually have a whole bunch of athletic things they can compete in. We have cross country and football and volleyball and badminton and track and basketball. So there's lots of athletic opportunities. This year, of course, the school year ended rather abruptly, so some of those didn't get to happen. And in fact, I was worried we might not have any athletic award recipients simply because to win an athletic award, you need to achieve 3 certificates in particular sports. And with there only being time for 3 sports, football, basketball, and volleyball, I was worried we wouldn't have anybody. But I should have known better, and I should have known Eaton students wouldn't let me down, because there were fortunately a number of students who were active on 2 teams because they played on a team and coached a younger team, or a few students who actually played both a junior and a senior team at the same time. So we did have a few students who received athletic awards. So, there's our academic awards. So for our athletic awards for team participation, in grade 9, we have Taryn Green. Congratulations, Taryn. In grade 9, we also have Shawi Ronquillo. Congratulations, Shawi. And also in grade 9, we have Danny Stallman. So congratulations, Danny. In grade 11, we have Richie Adams. Congratulations, Richie. Logan Davis. Congratulations, Logan. And Emma McClay. Congratulations, Emma. And in grade 12, we have Emma Eckstein, Hannah Eckstein, and Hannah Swan. So congratulations to those students. And we do actually have a very athletic student body. I'm sure had badminton season and track and field season happened, we would have had a whole plethora of other students winning these awards as well. Please, if you didn't win an award this year, try not to feel bad. Unfortunately, sometimes we can't control the way the universe works. And congratulations to those of you who did. You did a great job representing Eaton School in athletics. Okay, so now we get to move on to the exciting part, and the part where I am most likely to screw up on the live portion. So if I do, bear with me. I did rehearse this once, and I only messed up like 30 times, so you guys will probably only get 20. Some people said I should have recorded a video, but hey, if we don't have the pressure of a live broadcast, what would I have stressed about all day? So we're live. So what's going to happen now is we're going to present various sports awards for achievement in our various sports. And what I did is I asked all the coaches of those sports to please record a short video talking about their sport and announcing the winners of their various awards. And I was very happy to say that everybody agreed to do so. So thank you to the coaching staff who agreed to provide me with all these videos. And I am going to play these for you now. Again, if they don't work and you don't hear anything, somebody text me quick. Nobody's texted me. Oh, Mrs. King did. She said it's all good. Thank you. So I'm hoping that means everything's working. All right. So first of all, we will have the football awards that will be presented by Mr. Hayes.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my basement. 2019 1A 6-man football provincial champions. That has quite a ring to it. This season was truly one to remember, and one that we will never forget. All of our players demonstrated incredible commitment, determination, grit, and growth throughout the season. We started the year off as a very good football team, and we peaked at the right time to enter playoffs functioning as an indestructible machine, a total force to be reckoned with. We ended the season in fairy tale fashion with a very explosive win on Keralbert soil, conquering a strong team that had beat us down twice earlier in the season. As coaches, it was a great challenge for us to determine individual award recipients, as the outcome of our season was only achieved because we all came together as a group and played every down as a single unit with one unified goal. Every player stepped up their game and contributed greatly to the cause. Rookie of the Year. The Rookie of the Year award for this year goes to Daniel Gertzen. Daniel saw action as a defensive back as well as on the D-line. He impressed us with his strong desire to learn and become better each day. Daniel was always willing and ready to jump in when needed and would not hesitate to become involved in the play. Most dedicated players. The Most Dedicated Player Award is being split between two very deserving players. Both of these athletes were huge factors in our team's success, and both demonstrated a tremendous amount of hard work and dedication throughout the season. This year's Most Dedicated Player Award goes to Kyle Thaker and Lane Defoe. Most Improved Player. Hunter Smolinski is this year's recipient of our Most Improved Player Award. Hunter began the season as a great player. He also stepped up his game as the season went on, and he progressed from being a great player to becoming a game changer and an excellent leader. As coaches, we always kept Hunter in mind when coming up with a game plan in order to use his punishing physical presence to best suit the needs of our team and to help wear down the opposition. Defensive Player of the Year. John Stevens is our recipient of the Defensive Player of the Year award this year. John has the strength, speed, agility, quickness, and power that makes him a very dominant presence on the gridiron. John started on both sides of the ball for us, and he rarely left the field. John was an anchor on our D-line, where his power and aggression wreaked havoc on the opposing offenses, causing them to game plan around him. Offensive Players of the Year. Talon Salzberg and Turner Somerville are the recipients of this year's Offensive Player of the Year award. Talon was our starting tailback and Turner our quarterback. These two players were such a dynamic threat each and every play and were so difficult to stop that they would decimate the defense. Talon's incredible speed and great hands amounted to an always dangerous deep passing threat that defenses could not ignore. If a 50-50 ball was thrown in his direction, he would come up with it 95% of the time. Turner has to be one of the, if not the most evasive player to ever don a Spartan jersey. His ability to scramble if protection ever broke down extended a lot of our drives. Turner showed an incredible game sense and read the field better than anyone I have ever seen. I will sign off by saying congratulations to all of our players on a great season. You are all very deserving provincial champions. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hayes, for that great video. And congratulations to our various winners. Congratulations, Daniel, Hunter, Kyle and Lane, John, and Turner and Talon. I got to watch most of your football games this year, and they were great to watch, and I really enjoyed being able to come out and see those. You all did a fantastic job, so congratulations to Mr. Hayes and the entire football team. All right, next let's move along to the award for Junior Girls Volleyball. Now this is the most exciting award of all because the award for Junior Girls Volleyball is going to be presented by Mrs. Faka and Jason Momoa. Yes, Jason Momoa came and he is here in all his handsome ruggedness. Trust me, that is who you're seeing. It's not me, it's him. The Junior Girls Volleyball team had a fantastic season this year. Mrs. Faka and myself were thrilled to be able to coach such a large group of excited, hard-working, and hard-playing girls. Although we had many fantastic girls on our team, we did manage to narrow it down to 3 award winners this year. First of all, Most Improved. In every season, everybody gets stronger and gets better with their volleyball skills, and this year was no exception. Nevertheless, we had one player who we thought grew a fantastic amount both in her skills and in her confidence on the court. By the end of the season, she was a fantastic leader on the court who could help out some of the younger girls find their position and help them out with positive support and cheering them along the way. Not only that, her skills grew stronger throughout the season, and she became one of our strongest setters. This year's Most Improved player was Jade Swan.
Congratulations, Jade. This year we also had to narrow things down a little bit for our Heart and Desire Awards. The girl that we picked on the team this year showed up for every practice, worked hard, wasn't afraid to get down and dirty on the court and dig the ball back up. She was also a very positive and supportive team player, and we could always count on her to get us a few points when the going got tough. And this year we have chosen Brooklyn Hagen as our Heart and Desire winner.
Congratulations, Brooklyn. And finally, Most Valuable Player. Again, this is a tough award because everybody contributes so much when you're playing on a team. However, one player just seemed to have the magic touch this year. She was able to get the ball up whenever she had to. She went for everything and could always manage to make a good play off of whatever happened. She has shown a lot of skill and determination in her volleyball and is a hard-working player both at practice and in a game. This year's Most Valuable Player was Trinity Connolly.
Congratulations, Trinity.
And congratulations to all the girls. All right, so my apologies. Sorry, Jason Momoa really wasn't there. But I mean, I was there, and that's probably 3 times as good anyway. Anyway, as the coach, I really enjoyed watching these girls play. They all deserve accolades. But congratulations to our 3 winners, Jade, Brooklyn, and Trinity. So well done, girls, and congratulations on a great season. Next up, we have Miss Worky, who generally just goes by the nickname of Coach, will be presenting the Senior Girls Volleyball Awards. Maybe.
Senior Girls Volleyball Awards. So all of these awards were decided on between myself and Coach Buchanan. So the Most Improved Player. I always find that Most Improved Player award to be the most difficult to give. Every single athlete on our team grows so much in their skills over the year and puts in a lot of hard work into progressing their skills. That being said, the award for Most Improved Senior Girls Volleyball Player this year goes to an athlete who, while starting off the season as a strong player already, grew a lot in her position this year. Moving from junior to senior can be daunting, but this player showed she was able to handle this with a lot of determination and hard work. During each practice, game, and tournament that we attended, this player used it to her advantage to improve her position and learn new strategies to help set up her teammates. This athlete grew so much throughout the season, thanks to her strong work ethic, that she continued to play volleyball throughout the winter on a club team. So this year, the Senior Girls Most Improved Player is Avery Haves. Congratulations, Avery. Heart and Desire. So this year, the Senior Girls Volleyball team was full of players who showed up each day to give 100%, whether it be a game or a practice. One player in particular stood out in our minds when we as coaches looked back to see who deserved this award. This player was always on time, or early, used each moment to her advantage in practice, and played every game like her life depended on it. She was aggressive while also being respectful, and her determination was outstanding. She gave every game in practice 110%, even while fighting an injury throughout the majority of the season, and continued, might I add, to play through a practice with a dislocated shoulder at one point. So this year, the Senior Girls Heart and Desire Award goes to Emma Eckstein. Congratulations, Emma. MVP. Finally, the winner of the Senior Girls Volleyball Most Valuable Player Award. There are many girls deserving of this award, but one athlete stood out to both coaches as we looked back at the season. This player was always looking for ways to improve her skills and took every single critique and suggestion we gave her seriously and continued to work on it until she perfected the skill. She was always respectful to opponents, officials, and teammates, encouraging to others, and hardworking on and off the court. This player's hitting was fantastic this year, and her serves were deadly. What stood out to us most as coaches, however, was how great her blocking was this year. Without her blocking some of the killer hits we came across this season, we may have had a couple back row players with a broken nose. So, this year, the Senior Girls Volleyball MVP is Hannah Swan. Congratulations, Hannah.
So thank you, Ms. Worky. Now, you may not know this, but Miss Rourke is a fantastic coach. I enjoy watching her coach the girls and how much she works with them. And she's such a great coach that I have completely forgiven her for shooting vertical video on her cell phone. I mean, what the heck? Great coach. We can forgive her everything else, right? No, just kidding. Thank you for that video, Miss Rourke. And congratulations to our senior girls winners, Avery, Emma, and Hannah. It's always fun to watch the senior girls play. Usually I don't just get to enjoy watching them play, I have to ref or something, but they always play with a lot of heart. So it's certainly a team I personally really enjoy watching play this year. So congratulations to all of our senior girls, both here and in Marengo. We have a co-op team who played very hard on the team this year and did a fantastic job. All right, now, next up, we have junior boys basketball. Now, this one will be interesting. This was the very first video I shot. For those of you who don't know, I am the junior boys basketball coach, and so please try not to be too creeped out by this gigantic video of my head. The junior boys basketball team had a great season this year. This year I was excited to have Richie Adams and Logan Davis join me for coaching. The experience they brought to the team was great, and it was good to see them working with the younger players and helping the boys improve in their skills. The boys worked very hard this year. They were dedicated at practice and they played hard during their games. We had several boys join the team this year who had never played basketball before, and it was great to watch their skills grow and watch how much more confident they grew in the sport as they went. We even had a few grade 6s join us this year because of the small number of boys in 7, 8, 9, and the grade 6s proved they could play with just as much heart and hustle as anybody in the older grades. Selecting basketball awards this year was really tough because there were so many boys who worked so hard and were very deserving of a recognition. Nevertheless, I did manage to narrow it down to 3 winners. The first is for Most Improved Player. The Most Improved Player this year goes to someone who did not play basketball in his grade 7 year, but you would never know it with how much he worked on improving his skills and learning the game in grade 8. He became a very confident player whose shooting grew stronger and stronger throughout the season, towards the end when he was shooting with confidence and ability by our last game. This year's Most Improved Player was Chase Uman. Secondly, the award for Heart and Hustle. As I said, everybody showed a lot of heart and hustle out on the court, but there's one player I can always count on to give it all, and no matter how tired he is, if I say, "Can you go back out there?" he'll always say, "Yep, I'm okay." He plays hard, he's a good leader for younger players on the team, he practices hard, and he gives his all to his sport. This year's Heart and Hustle Award goes to Cameron McClay. Finally, Most Valuable Player. There were a number of players who were key when they were out on the court, but this player was key to building the team as altogether. When I said, well, it's time to get started on junior boys basketball, he was eager. He was the one who went out and found us some new grade 8 players to make sure we could have a team, and he's the one who even went down and checked with the grade 6s to see which of them wanted to play, when it turned out we needed a few more players from that direction. He worked hard at every practice, he was a key player out on the floor, and his skills have grown so much since I started coaching him. I am proud of how well he's doing in basketball. This year's Most Valuable Player is Kieran Wagner. Congratulations, boys, and to everyone on the team for how hard you played this year. Oh, I like that one better because it gave me a countdown at the bottom so I knew when the time was about to run out. Anyway, congratulations to the junior boys basketball team. I really enjoyed working with them this year, and it was great to be able to have a boys team again. Not that I haven't enjoyed working with the mixed team, but just the idea that we had enough players for both a boys and a girls team was fantastic this year. And great job to all the boys. Like I said, I really enjoyed working with all of you. And congratulations to our winners, Chase, Cameron, and Kieran, of course. Congratulations on your win. Now, because the boys and girls, there was enough for the 2 teams, next we'll have the Junior Girls Basketball Awards, and these will be presented by Ms. Weidel and Ms. Somerville. So here we go.
The recipient of the Most Improved Award is a person who has shown significant growth and improvement throughout the season. This year's recipient was an obvious choice. Though she is a grade 9 student, it was her first year in basketball. Her layup began as a throw and a scream down the court and she was super unsure of her abilities. By districts, though, she was ripping the ball away from opponents at every chance. She was running layups and scoring many points and handling the ball so well. And she was a great example of how far we can come in a short season.
Congratulations to Trinity Connolly. The recipient of the Hustle and Desire Award is a person who shows grit, determination, and an overall love for basketball. This year it was really tough on us to select only one player. Our team was absolutely filled with hustle and desire. We couldn't have asked for more. This year's recipient was small, but she was mighty. She was our rebounder, ball handler. She was rough and tough, and she did not shy from any challenge that we gave to her.
Congratulations to Brooklyn Hagen.
The recipient of the Most Valuable Award is a person who leads by example, is a team player, and always has the best interests of the team in mind. This year's recipient is a player who always gave her 100% in practice and during games. She was encouraging to all her teammates. She held high expectations not only for herself but the team as well, and she showed great natural leadership. This student graduates this year from junior basketball, and she will be greatly missed.
Congratulations to Shalaliwi Ronquillo.
So congratulations again to our junior girls basketball winners, Brooklyn, Trinity, and Shally. The whole team was fantastic to watch. I know it was a large team. I didn't get a lot of opportunities to watch the team this year because unfortunately, usually if they were playing, I was either with the junior or senior boys. But from what I heard from Ms. Weidel, it sounds like you guys were a lot of fun to coach and a lot of fun out on the court. So good job to everyone on the team. It was so great to have enough players for both teams again. I would like to point out, of course, that Mrs. Faca and myself did a much better job at our social distancing than Ms. Somerville and Ms. White, but we won't say anything. Okay, anyway, next up we have the Senior Girls Basketball Awards. Now these were coached by two community coaches, so thank you so much to Mrs. Somerville and Mrs. Leach Grant who came in to coach the Senior Girls Basketball team this year. And I'm going to leave the rest of it up to them. They have quite a nice description of their season. But if Mrs. Somerville is watching, I would like to say your sisters told me when they sent in the video that I had to put the first part in. So don't blame me, blame. Anyway, here we go.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Cora Leach Grant, and I'm Ilana. That's all you have to say. Good evening, everyone. I am Cora Leach Grant, and I'm Ilana Somerville. And we had the honor of coaching the Eatonia Spartans senior girls basketball team this year. Well, to start, we had 3 Hannahs, 2 Emmas, a set of twins, 2 sister players, and 2 sister coaches on our crew. So a family-like team it was going to be, we knew. We had our first practice in mid-November, and for both of us, that was a really great day we will always remember. What a nice group of girls. That night, Ilana did say. We were blessed from then on to watch them practice and play. If you can imagine a season of life that gives you a warm feeling of happiness, excitement, and joy, this was our 2019-2020 season, and did we enjoy. Kenny Somerville was the pilot of our focused van, but Jesus, our little figurine, was our biggest fan. So yes, in a huddle, a prayer or two, Shawi did lead us in prayer. hand in hand, as a team, in many games we did share. Every one of these girls is so special to us. So over Powerade, granola bars, oranges, bananas, and Skittles, in that cooler, Ilana did fuss. We had many wins and a few losses of every sort, but we were a solid rock team on and off the court. Ilana stressed to the girls, "Make sure you have fun." She told the girls, "You don't need to win, but to play well to feel number one." The girls cheered each other on really well from the bench each game. Yeah, lots of support when those foul shots came. We became both Eatonia Spartans and Leader Saints. So then we had our newly revised cheer, Spates. The Leader girls were a winning addition to our team. They all bonded like sisters, it would seem. Not an easy choice, picking awards for these sportsmanlike, fantastic group of girls. No, not easy at all. They each deserve a great honor, like Hannah Eckstein for her strategic defensive fall. Emma Eckstein earns the honor for her three-point shot, and quite a few good sinks she got. Hannah Swan blocked those rebounds from all around, and as the season went on, she got better and better, we found. Emma E., Hannah E., and Hannah S., the three Eaton grads, we wished you could stay. Be just so fantastic to have you gals for another year of play. Emily Resch, now she was our main jump ball girl to start, and in practice we all loved her fun at heart. Bowser was the nickname for Hannah Bauer. Can that girl run down the court with horsepower? Showie, Taryn, and Danny were our three grade 9s. They played up and very well with us many times. Haley Tumbach, a few practices in, her sister Megan convinced her to play. And one feisty player, she treated the whole court that way. Before we announce the awards, we would like to say a huge thank you to the parents, families, fans who came to cheer us on game day. We need to mention our sister Dawn too. Those mid-wise words of advice was her job to do. Lisa King was our manager, and she did it with such good stat-taking and zest. After every game, she had funny awards for what the girls did best. Now I'm going to pass it over to head coach.
Words can't describe the year we had. It was such a pleasure coaching every one of you. Every minute we had together, we had a good laugh. At every practice, at every game, every minute we were together. The things like the missing contact, the Maidstone overnight trip where the girls were playing hide and seek, and then the time at Maidstone when we went into the gym and played dodgeball. We all had so many laughs. A big thing too was all the compliments we had from the coaches, refs, and spectators about all your attitude when you guys were on the court and off the court. We told you many stories about our mom and our family throughout the year. Thanks for the yearbook, you guys. It was greatly appreciated. Last but definitely not least, I'll give you my words of wisdom that I gave you before every game. Stay positive, work hard, never give up, do your best, and most of all, have fun. Thanks, girls.
Okay, now for the awards. We have 3 awards to announce. We have Most Improved Player Award, we have the Hustle and Desire Award, and we have the Most Valuable Player Award. For Most Improved Player, we had a girl that was great, had a joyful spirit, and always gave it her all. She was willing to take our advice and apply it to her play, working on her shot each morning, every school day. To this honor, the Most Improved Player, we award to Emma McClay. Yay, Emma. Good job, Emma. Hustle and Desire. We chose a player who was always there to catch that fast break pass. That was her. And for giving it her all at practices. That was always a for sure. A gal that we loved watching excel, both front court and back. To this honor, we give the Hustle and Desire Award to Megan Tumbach. Good job, Megan.
Good job.
Most Valuable Player. The Most Valuable Player, the stats tallied by Mrs. King, showed her game was at the top. She played her heart out. From beginning right to the end of the game, you never saw her stop. She has finesse, desire, and intent to improve at every basketball skill. We present Most Valuable Player to Madison Somerville.
All right, thank you to Mrs. Somerville and to Mrs. H. Grant for both that video and for coaching the senior girls basketball team this year. It was great to watch, especially when we get to go to the same tournament together and I can see those girls play. You guys did such a great job coaching those girls, and those girls played so hard and were such a great group to watch out there on the court. It was especially nice when we went to that leader tournament and we both won. So good job to all of the basketball girls and to the award winners, Emma, Megan, and Madison. But everybody played great, and it was really great to watch the senior girls basketball team. Now, next up is the senior boys basketball team. So this video will be presented by Miss Whittle, and I can make another joke about Jason Momoa coming back, but I think it was pretty lame the first time. So I'll just say Miss Whittle and a much better looking version of Jason Momoa.
Yep.
Senior boys basketball this year was coached by Miss Whittle and myself. We had a fantastic time working with these boys who worked hard, played hard, and did a great job out on the field and in practice. We played tournaments in places like Bigger, Davidson, Gull Lake, Eatonia, and Leader, and we played games in places like Kindersley, Marengo, and Eston, and Eatonia. We played hard, the boys worked hard, and they had a fantastic time and learned a lot of basketball skills. It was great to see how much they grew throughout the season. When it came to picking awards this year, it was a little tricky because we had so many deserving players who worked so hard. However, when it came to Most Improved, we picked a player in grade 11 who worked hard to learn his skills. He had never played basketball before, so we enjoyed having him on our team this year. He's a natural athlete who was easy to coach, would always listen to advice and try things the way we showed, and became stronger and stronger throughout the year until he was one of our starting players who anchored the team by the end of the season.
So the award for Most Improved goes to John Stevens.
Congratulations, John. Now, when it came to heart and hustle, this was another tough one to pick because so many of the boys were so determined to play well and to do well with their team. There was a lot of heart and hustle on our team. However, we finally decided in the end to narrow it down to 2 players. The first player that we picked was in grade 11. He played hard and was always determined to be on the court. If there was one way to make him look sad, it was to say, sorry, you have to sit off while somebody else gets to play for a few minutes. And it didn't matter if he was injured or whatever, he would want to get out there. He plays hard at everything he does, whether it's practice, whether it's in a game, he is out there giving it all. The first choice we have for heart and hustle
is Richie Adams.
The second person we picked was somebody who really liked to build his team up. He liked to cheer them on, announce they were doing well, would cheer them on from the bench, and would play hard when he was out on the court. He was a versatile player who could literally play any position we gave him, whether we asked him to play the point guard and the post in the same game, or sometimes even on the same shift. He was always willing to do it with a smile.
That second award goes to Lane Davis.
So congratulations, boys. And finally, most valuable player. Now, in a team that did as great as ours did this year, it's hard to pick a most valuable player. The team this year, while we had mixed success in our tournament and games, really came alive in our playoff run. We won our conferences, which we hosted, and we're actually on track to host a regional game after that, and perhaps even make it to Hoopla, when unfortunately the COVID-19 and various other factors made the school year kind of go kablooey at that point. Nevertheless, it was great that we got to finish with a win at conferences and a 4th place ranking in the province overall. So, like I said, picking a most valuable player out of those 13 players who all worked hard and played hard was pretty tough. And as a result, once again, we had to go with 2 players, just like we did with Heart and Hustle. The first player we picked is somebody who can read the play at any given moment. He always seems to know where to throw the ball and where to be to catch the ball when one of his teammates throws it to him. He's usually one of our top 2 scorers in any game, and when he is out on the court, we can count on him to be ready, to play his hardest, and to play well.
And the first award goes to Turner Somerville.
Congratulations, Turner. And the second person we had to pick is usually the other one who was our top scorer when he was out on the game. He could always be in that magic place to catch the ball off every rebound and put it right back up and get us a quick 2. He was someone who came to every practice, worked hard at every practice, and was always trying to come to extra basketball anytime he got a chance. He is a player who played super hard in basketball, and we are certainly going to miss his presence next year.
And this award goes to Jackson Shue. Congratulations to all the winners of the awards for the senior boys basketball season of 2019-2020.
Thank you, Ms. White. All right. So congratulations to our senior boys. Whoa, just about had my first disaster of the evening. So congratulations to our senior boys players on their fine job they did. Of course, they were a great team to coach. I blabbed on and on in the video, so I don't have to talk too much more about them. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed working with the boys. Despite the one time in Bigger, I was super sick and I had to sleep there, and I don't know if I got even 2 minutes of sleep. Beyond that, I mean, it was a really fun season. It was really great. I know it didn't end the way we wanted, guys, but we ended 4th place in the province overall in our seeding when the whole year 2020 suddenly exploded. And to be honest, the basketball season became the least of everybody's problems. Still, congratulations to our winners. Like, it was such a great team. We had a hard time even deciding on them, as you saw by the number of splits. But congratulations to Leighton and Richie for your fine enthusiasm, to John for your improvement, and to Jackson and Turner for being such great anchors for the team. And there's probably like 6 other boys we could have given those awards to as well. Now, as I mentioned, in the middle of senior boys playoffs is when the school year first sports ended, and then suddenly the whole school year ended a week later, and everything kind of went kablooey. So we don't have badminton and we don't have track and field awards. Nevertheless, because we did have several sports, we did manage to select a athletes of the year. So we always select 1 male and 1 female athlete of the year. And this year we certainly tried, and this year it really went Well, just watch the video and see what happened. Oops.
I will now present.
See, second major mistake. Forgot to actually turn the video on.
I will now present the Male Athlete of the Year Award. The Male Athlete of the Year Award this year is being shared between two phenomenal athletes who both possess an uncanny ability to read the field or court and anticipate the play before anyone else. Both athletes would participate non-stop to hone their skills and would often be the last ones to leave the playing surface after practice. Both were members of the championship football team and both played on the senior boys basketball team, which won their conference playoff and was seeded 4th in the province, heading into regional playoffs which were unable to take place. Turner Somerville and Jackson Zhu are this year's co-recipients of Male Athlete of the Year. Congratulations, Turner and Jackson. I will now present the Female Athlete of the Year Award. This year, the Female Athlete of the Year Award resulted in a tie between two young ladies who happen to share the same last name, Hannah and Emma Eckstein. Both Ecksteins are great athletes and both have an extremely competitive spirit, which I feel will make sharing this award difficult. Both Hannah and Emma excelled in volleyball as well as basketball. The duo utilized their feisty and aggressive style of play to strike fear in the opposition on the basketball court. Both ladies were extremely valuable leaders on and off the court. Emma helped coach younger players in basketball, and Hannah often volunteered to ref basketball games. Both of you will be missed greatly next year. Congratulations, Hannah and Emma.
So, as you saw from that video, instead of me saying congratulations to our 2 athletes of the year, this year we had 4 athletes of the year, and we probably could have had 10 athletes of the year. It was really hard narrowing it down. But congratulations to Hannah and Emma and Turner and Jackson on those awards. Good job. You guys played fantastic and were great leaders to have up on the court. Next up, it's time to move beyond sports and get into the arts. So we've done some of the academic, some of the sports, now it's time for the arts, and we're going to have Ms. Whittle present our band awards.
Students are eligible for band awards based on the following criteria: the years that they spend in band, if they are participating in private lessons or music festival, if they participate in band trips or provincial honor band, or any other performances outside of school. Included in this is also their participation in band fundraising. The points are cumulative. It is possible for a student to achieve more than 1 level in a year, but will only achieve a level once. For general merit certificates, between 22 and 43 points, these are the following: Taylor Aldridge, congratulations. Merrick Bouvier, congratulations. Emma McClay, congratulations. Nancy Peters, congratulations. And for the 200 point club, which is 200 plus points, congratulations to Richie Adams.
So, congratulations to our band award winners. Just to reiterate, because I couldn't show both the video and the certificates at the same time. Congratulations to Taylor, Merrick, Nancy, and Emma for achieving enough points to get the Certificate of Merit. Good job to you 4 girls. And also congratulations, there we go. Congratulations to Richie on your 200 point club achievement. It's pretty tough for kids to win that by grade 12, so to get that in grade 11 is very impressive, so way to go, Richie. Continuing on with our band awards, we will have Ms. Whittle present the award for Most Improved Band Students.
The Most Improved Band Student Awards are presented to a junior band student and a senior band student who have shown significant growth throughout this band year. The recipients have shown huge improvements in their musicianship and their musical abilities. For junior band, this recipient told me at the beginning of the year that they would just sit there and not play. I told them that wasn't an option, that we'd have some fun. The student always joked around, but yet when it came down to it, played their music very well. At every assessment, they showed significant growth and great promise. Congratulations to Braden Aldridge. For senior band, this student told me that they really struggled and that they maybe wouldn't play out very much, and that, reading music was hard and it was just too much. Yet they chose to continue band next year, and by the end of this year, they have shown so much growth, and I'm so proud of their playing. Congratulations to Kenzie Punter.
Thank you, Ms. Whittle, and congratulations to our most improved band students, Braden and Kenzie, so good job to you both. And finally for band, we have the Band Student of the Year Awards, and in a move that will probably shock everyone, these are going to be presented by Ms. Whittle.
The Band Student of the Year Awards are presented to a student in junior band and a student in senior band based on a peer vote in the following areas. The student must show exceptional promise and musical ability. He or she must demonstrate dedication to music and dedication to their instrument, and they must show qualities of strong leadership within the classroom. This year, it was a tough choice even among the students. There was multiple students that had high votes. However, the recipient of this year's award is Brooklyn Hagen. Congratulations. For senior band, there happened to be a tie, and with that, there was actually a handful of students that had very equal votes and very close votes, but the two who ended up with the most votes were Jackson Shu and Quinn Price. Congratulations to both of you.
So congratulations to our junior band student of the year, Brooklyn, and to our senior band students of the year, Jackson and Quinn. Band is something we're always very proud of here at Eaton School. It is just as important as our academics and our sports is keeping up with our arts. So we are very proud of our band program, and we are glad Ms. Whittle came to help continue on that fine tradition. So thank you, Ms. Whittle, for your leadership in band this year, and congratulations to everybody in band. I know we didn't get to have a final year-end band concert this year, but you did get to have that fantastic Christmas concert. So that was certainly an excellent chance to see how good our bands were. Now, at this point, we have what are called the Composite Awards. So these are awards that put together basically everything that we have done. You have students in grades 7 to 12 must have earned 5 participation points out of all possible activities, including participation in an athletic program, as well as involvement in any of the following: GSA, SRC, SRC Executive, Team SunWest, etc. Again, with a sudden and unusual end to the school year, I was worried we wouldn't have any recipients because we missed out on a few sports, we missed out on yearbook, we missed out on drama. So a few things didn't get to happen. Nevertheless, when I didn't count it up, I did find we had a few students who had done more than 5 activities, even in the truncated school year. So, winning a Composite Award, we have in grade 9, Shawi Ronquillo. In grade 11, Emma McClay. In grade 12, Emma Eckstein. And, sorry, I'm losing my mouse. There it is. Blooper number 53. And in grade 12, Hannah Eckstein. So congratulations, girls. It was great to see that we had so many people involved in so many things. Now at this point, we are going to have the presentation of some local scholarships. So, where am I? There are several local and area scholarships that will be awarded tonight. Up first will be the Town of Eatonia Award. This award is presented annually to a student in grades 10 through 12 who has made an outstanding contribution to enhance the quality of life for citizens of the town. This award will be presented by Mr. Matt McKinnon.
Congrats again to all the graduates. Phenomenal work, guys. The 2020 Town of Eatonia Award goes to both Hannah and Emma Eckstein. Congratulations, guys.
So congratulations to Hannah and Emma for winning that award. Next, we will have the GMACs Scholarship. GMACs declined to send a video and asked me to present the award on their behalf. The GMACs Scholarships are awarded to students pursuing post-secondary education in the agriculture industry. Recipients of the scholarship are decided based on their academic achievements, as well as community involvement, sports, music, leadership qualities, and other personal successes. The winner of this year's GMACs Scholarship was Turner Somerville. Congratulations, Turner. Next, we'll have the Focus IVM Scholarship. The Focus IVM Scholarship is designed to give back to the community by supporting the pursuit and development of passionate future industry leaders. The $1,000 scholarship is open to any student pursuing a post-secondary education leading to a diploma or degree in any field. To present this scholarship, once again, we have Matt McKinnon.
Congratulations to all the 2020 Eaton School graduates. It was awesome to see everyone, the town turn out for the parade and how happy everyone is for the graduates. The Focus IVM Scholarship for 2020 recipients are Jackson Shu and Taylin Solberg. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Matt, and congratulations to Jackson and Taylin. Next, we have a new scholarship for Eaton School, which is the DMT Trades Scholarship. To tell us about this scholarship and to present the award, we have Mr. Neil Nunweiler.
Good evening and welcome to Eatonia High School's Color Night, COVID style, 2020. Educators, parents, family, friends, students, and most of all graduates, welcome and thank you for having me here. My name is Neil Nunweiler. I was born and raised in Eatonia, Saskatchewan. My family all went to school in Eatonia. My mom still lives in Eatonia, Mrs. Glenda Marchant. So I have a lot of history in Eatonia. I visit often. I come back to the community very often, quite a few times a year. So I really, really enjoy my hometown where I grew up. And Eatonia is always home to me. Always has been, always will be. I'd like to share a little bit about myself and why I feel a scholarship is important to me to give back to my community. In saying that, I left Eatonia when I was 20 years old. I've had lots of hills and valleys. I've always tried to make my hills higher than the valleys and learn from the mistakes I've made. Like I said, I was born and raised in the community. Having family here, I want to be able to give back something to the community. Well, I can't be there to help out in the community, to do the stuff that some of the locals get to do. So I thought, what better way to do something than to help, but give a young person a lift up in life by helping them with a scholarship towards their future. I'm very honored to be able to do this, and very honored that I can do it. This year's recipient was chosen from the from the committee that we sat down and laid out a criteria of what we wanted to try and meet for the criteria of the scholarship recipient. And the committee had a tough job to select the final recipient. This year's recipient is a leader in the community, sports, school sports he's been a leader in, taking the lead in a lot of things in life, in the community, works in the community. He's works on the family farm, works in the family business, comes from a family of strong roots in the community, and aspires to be a leader in his life throughout. This young individual has been accepted into the Edwards School of Business in the accounting program with aspirations to become an accountant. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Mr. Turner Somerville as this year's recipient of the DMT Mechanical Scholarship Award. Congratulations, Turner, and I wish you all the success in your life. Have a great day. Thank you.
So thank you, Mr. Nunweiler, and congratulations to Turner. Next, we will have the Kindersley Rotary Scholarship, which will be presented by Mrs. Sharon Price.
Each year, the Kindersley Rotary Club presents 3 $1,000 scholarships to a student from Eatonia, Easton, Kindersley, or Marengo. The student needs to be eligible to attend a post-secondary institution, but the main criteria for this scholarship is evidence of service above self, the mission of all Rotarians. The students selected all provided clear evidence that they gave freely of their time and their talents to benefit their schools and their communities. And it's with great pleasure that I announce that Emma Eckstein is a winner of one of these scholarships. Congratulations, Emma.
So thank you, Mrs. Price, and congratulations, Emma. Next, we have the Achieve Land and Crop Science Scholarship. The ALCS Scholarship is designed to give back to the agricultural community by supporting the pursuit and development of passionate future agriculture industry leaders. The $1,000 scholarship is open to any student pursuing a post-secondary education leading to a diploma or degree in agriculture. And this award will be presented by Matt McKinnon.
Congratulations to all the 2020 Eaton School graduates. This year's recipients for the Achieve Land and Crop Sciences Scholarship are Hannah Eckstein and Turner Somerville. Congratulations, guys. Well deserved, and best of luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Matt, and thank you for your companies that donated those scholarships to us, and thank you for being very efficient with your videos. Next up, we have Miss Whittle to present the R.G. Mealey Award.
The R.G. Mealey Award is presented to a student who shows exceptional promise, musical ability, and superior musicianship. This is a Director's Choice Award, and selecting this award was such a tough choice this year given the circumstances of not completing the year, not going on a band trip, as well as there are so many strong players within the senior band this year. This year's recipient, though, goes to a student who will take up any challenge. I could throw any music at them and they would learn it with ease. They were a leader within their section. They played with such finesse and such a smile on their face at all times. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Emma Eckstein.
So congratulations to Emma on the R.G. Mealey Award. Next up, we have the EOL Scholarship. Now, the members of Eatonia Oasis Living QP Local number 4174 declined to send a video, but asked me to announce the winner on their behalf. The Eatonia Oasis Living QP Local Award is presented annually to a student graduating from Eaton School and entering a post-secondary institution. Priority is given to, but the award is not limited to, students entering the healthcare field. Students must have a good academic record and proof of acceptance to a post-secondary institution. This year's winner is Taylin Salzberg. Congratulations, Taylin. Next up, we will have the Prairie Center Credit Union Scholarships that will be presented by Robin Houston and Amanda Stevens from the Prairie Center Credit Union.
Hello everyone, my name is Robin Houston and this is Amanda Stevens. We are joining you here today by video on behalf of Prairie Center Credit Union and the Eaton-Eatonia region.
In 2012, Prairie Center Credit Union introduced the Achieve High School Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to students in the Prairie Center trading area who have come up with some of the best and brightest ideas of how we can improve and enhance services for our youth.
The Achievement Scholarship invests in ideas. Our hope is that these ideas will shape the way we do business in a more meaningful, relevant way with our youth in exchange for an investment in their education. It is a win-win opportunity for these students and Prairie Center Credit Union.
Students submitted presentations that were forwarded to our judging panel. This panel consisted of managers from various roles and branches throughout Prairie Center Credit Union. It was the job of the judging panel to select 2 students from all of the entrants that they felt earned top marks for their ideas. These 2 students will each be awarded $3,500 for their efforts.
In addition, Prairie Center also awards scholarship of $500 to the runner-up participants based on their scores. These scholarships are then presented at the schools where the recipients and the winners are then posted on our website.
With that being said, we are happy to announce that Prairie Center Credit Union has chosen a graduating student from Eatonia to receive one of the $3,500 scholarships. It gives us great pleasure to present this Achieve Award to Jackson Shue. As we are unable to present this award to you in person, we will be contacting you soon with all the details. Congratulations, Jackson, from everyone at Prairie Center Credit Union. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
So thank you to Robin and Amanda, and congratulations, Jackson. Next, we have the Interpipeline Award. Interpipeline declined to send a video and asked me to announce the winner on their behalf. The Interpipeline Award is presented to any student who is entering an industry-related field and has contributed to the school or community. And the winner this year was Turner Somerville. So congratulations, Turner. Next, I will present the Valedictorian Award. Every year, one of the grade 12 students is selected to be the valedictorian of his or her class at our school's graduation exercises. This year, the student chosen to be valedictorian was Emma Eckstein. Now, traditionally, we have given that student a 1-year subscription to the Kindersley Clarion. As the Clarion has ceased production, however, Emma will instead be given a 1-year subscription to the new newspaper, which we believe will be starting up this summer. So congratulations, Emma, on being selected valedictorian, and I was at the graduation exercises. Congratulations, Emma, on a fantastic valedictorian speech. If anybody did not see the graduation, the live stream of it is available on the school's webpage, and there is also an audio of Emma's valedictorian address on that webpage as well, if you just wanted to focus on that particular highlight. So congratulations, Emma. Next up, we will have Mrs. King present the Governor General Award for 2018-19.
The Governor General's Medal, established in 1873, recognizes students who have achieved the highest average based on all grade 11 and 12 courses, as listed on the students' official transcripts of grades issued by the Ministry of Education. The award cannot be projected, but rather must be calculated based on final results, including all provincial exams, and is therefore presented at the Color Night ceremonies in the year following graduation. On behalf of Her Excellency Julie Payette, Governor General of Canada, I am pleased to award the Academic Medal to Danielle Townsend. Congratulations, Danielle.
So congratulations to Danielle for winning the Governor General's Award for last year. As Mrs. King mentioned, this is always awarded a year late because we need to wait for all the final marks to come in June. So good job, Danielle. Next up, we will have, to get my notes, sorry. Next up, we have an SRC presentation. Now, traditionally, I ask members of the SRC to make presentations on behalf of the SRC. Unfortunately, I was not able to get videos from them in time, so sadly, you will have to just have me make these presentations instead. Even though I'm not on the SRC, I will just speak for a moment on their behalf. So every year, we have a sad moment about this time in Color Night when we need to present parting gifts to staff who will no longer be returning or will not be returning in the fall. And this year, we have a few members of our staff who will not be rejoining us. Now, I wish I could have a kid present this to you directly, but unfortunately I can't in the situation. So I'll just speak for a few moments and then I will present you with your gift at a later time. First of all, this staff member was at our school for 7 years, and she was very much a fixture around here at the school. She was involved in many school activities. She coached cross country, she coached kids on their speech arts, and nothing can be harder than trying to make kids talk good. Sorry, like 2 people who are English teachers got that joke. Anyway, we really miss having her around. We know that cleaning up after all of us cannot have been a fun thing to do, but we were certainly appreciative of all the effort she made to make the school a better place for us. She has since moved on and has now joined the workforce at Canada Post, but we will miss her here. So congratulations to Mrs. Lee. Secondly, this teacher here, she's been here for 2 years, and I'm still only about 50% sure I could spell her name correctly if I were asked. Sorry, I must apologize, but the good news is the high school kids just know her all as Coach. So I can just use the term Coach, and that would probably work just as well. Nevertheless, I was finally getting used to where the R and the H goes, so it's unfortunate that Miss Rourke will not be returning to our school in the fall. She told me about her new position that she got, and I was going to announce it in this little blurb, and I have forgotten it. But, so my apologies for that. That's probably why she's leaving, because I've never learned how to spell her name properly, and I forgot everything. So it's probably all my fault. We will miss you. It was fantastic watching you coach the girls in the high school. I didn't get to see you teach in your class, unfortunately, because I was always stuck teaching those nasty high school kids. But I'm sure you did a fantastic job there as well. You will definitely be missed here at Eaton School, and we wish you all the best in your future job. So congratulations to Miss Rourke. Isn't it nice? I don't know why I brought all the presents with me to present when they literally all look exactly the same. But it's me. Next up, we have another teacher who was with us for 2 years. He has quickly worked his way into our hearts here at Eaton School. He helped out a lot with our extracurricular activities. He was always the first to volunteer to help you if you needed a hand with something around the school, and he was certainly great to have leading our drama program for the last couple of years. Unfortunately, we only had him on a temporary contract, so when that had to end, he would had to look for somewhere else to go. And I believe he is headed to Robert for next year. So we are certainly going to miss him around here. He did a fantastic job working with our kids. I know I speak for all of you when I wish you the best of luck in your new career in Robert. And we will miss you, Mr. Naismith. And lastly, the last teacher is somebody who's literally started here, taught for like 3 weeks, and then the entire school year got shut down. I'm pretty sure that was entirely his fault, but we won't hold it against him. We certainly enjoyed having him here. He was a nice, positive person, always volunteered to lend a hand, but was only ever going to be here temporary anyway. So we enjoyed him for the few months we had him, and then unfortunately we all had to distance work from home, but still, if he'd had to work here, he probably would have become frightened if all of us had fled for the hills anyway. But I believe he's headed off to Rosetown next year, so congratulations for your new position, Mr. Korchinski. And I'm sure the kids in the SRC actually would have given much better farewell speeches than I did, but what can I say? Congratulations to all of you. We will miss you next year, and we look forward to seeing you again. I'm sure our paths will cross. We're almost done, which is good because I feel like I've been on TV for about 5 hours now. We have just the Most Improved, Spartan Spirit, and Student of the Year awards to go. So next up, we will have the Most Improved Student Awards, which will be presented by Mrs. King.
The Most Improved Student Award is presented annually to one student from grade 7 to 9 and one student from grade 10 to 12. This student can be someone who has shown improvement or growth in any or all of the following areas: academics, arts, athletics, or someone who has shown personal growth and improvement throughout the school year. This year, the recipient of the Most Improved Student Award for grades 7 to 9 is a student who has shown a great deal of growth and improvement. She has worked hard to improve her understanding and her academic standing. This student participated in both junior volleyball and, for the first time, basketball this year. As well, she has shown a lot of growth in music and has become quite a talented musician. This year, the Most Improved Junior Student Award is presented to Kenzie Punter. Congratulations, Kenzie. The Most Improved Student from grades 10 to 12 is a young man who has put forth a consistent effort into improving his academic performance this year. This student has some future goals that are very important to him. Through his dedication and focus, he has shown that he is more than willing to put in the work to get there. This year's Most Improved Senior Student is Jonathan Stevens. Congratulations, John.
So congratulations to our Most Improved students. I always find these are excellent awards because if there's one thing we look for in school more than anything else, it is student growth. And it was great to see so much growth in these students, and indeed all of my students in the past year. So congratulations to Kenzie and John on their Most Improved Student wins. Next up, we will have the Spartan Pride Award, which will be presented by Mrs. King. See, she wasn't in the whole first half, and now she's just taken over.
One student from Eaton School is selected annually as the student who best exemplifies Spartan spirit. This student is one who is hardworking, shows grit and determination, has respectful dealings with staff and students alike, and has a strong character. The recipient this year is a student who is always first to put her hand up when you need a volunteer for school or community events. She has been actively engaged in promoting spirit and leadership at Eaton. She is someone who is not afraid of hard work, both in the classroom and in extracurricular activities. In sports, this young lady will always play her heart out and always gives her all on the court. In the classroom, she studies hard, works hard, and helps out other students. This year, the student who best exemplifies Spartan spirit is Emma McClay. Congratulations, Emma.
So congratulations, Emma, on a very well-deserved Spartan's Pride Award. We are certainly glad to have you as a Spartan and to have you in our school. Our final awards of the evening are the Students of the Year Awards, and these will be presented by Mrs. King.
Students selected as the Student of the Year must have an academic average of at least 75%, demonstrate leadership, have respectful dealings with staff and fellow students, and be an active volunteer and participant in school activities. Each year, one student from grades 7 to 9 and one student from grades 10 to 12 is selected as the Student of the Year. This year's recipient in grades 7 to 9 is someone who always gives 100%. She is a dedicated and hard worker in the classroom, in sports, in band, and on the SRC. She is always helpful and kind in her dealings with others. She not only shows leadership, she is someone who can be counted on. This year's Junior Student of the Year Award for 2020 is Brooklyn Hagan. Congratulations, Brooklyn. The Student of the Year for grades 10 to 12 is a dedicated volunteer and a natural-born leader. She is someone who will get the job done. While she is great at organizing and planning activities, she is also the first to roll up her sleeves and get to work. While she excels academically, she is also always very involved in the school, whether it's as a member of any of our sports teams, as a coach, referee, or scorekeeper, as a playground supervisor, volunteering to work at school or community events, planning activities for SRC, or helping out her fellow students. The Senior Student of the Year for 2020 is Emma Eckstein. Congratulations, Emma.
I think Mrs. King has taken over as my favorite presenter because she enunciates very clearly, so I can see where she is in her speech, and then I know exactly when the video is about to end. Anyway, so our Student of the Year, now I know the question is, how do you select Student of the Year when you have so many great students at Eaton School? And the answer is actually with a great deal of difficulty. Usually there's this massive list of names that we have to slowly whittle down through voting until we get down to one of each. And by no means are these the only wonderful students in our school, but these are two very great kids who are very deserving of their awards and are what we felt were our top students of the year. So congratulations to Brooklyn and to Emma on their Student of the Year awards. We have one more video from Mrs. King. She just has a few thank yous, and then I'm going to follow up with a few thank yous, and then we will be almost done color night for this year.
I would like to give a shout out to each and every one of our Spartans. Congratulations to each of you who received academic, athletic, arts, and special awards this evening. Also, congratulations to our graduates on receiving special scholarships and bursaries. On behalf of our students, I would like to thank those organizations and individuals who sponsored the scholarships and bursaries for our students. Thank you. And also, I would like to send a huge thank you, Spartan salute and celebration to Mr. Holt, who is our unsung hero. Thank you, Mr. Holt, for putting together the 2020 Color Night celebration single-handedly. We appreciate you more than you know. Have a good evening, everyone. Thank you, and good night.
So thank you, Mrs. King. That was very kind of you to say. My hair is getting less professional by the minute. So as we bring the ceremony to a close, Eaton School would like to once again congratulate students on their accomplishments. You make us very proud. I would like to thank all of the presenters who made videos for us this evening. We appreciate that you made it possible for our students to receive special awards, bursaries, and scholarships, and that you took the time to make those presentations for us so this evening would be a success. Trust me, if it was just me talking for an hour and a half, this would be voted literally the worst thing on YouTube. So thank you very much to everyone who made videos. That was fantastic. It was exactly what I wanted. You all did a great job, and words can't appreciate how much, or say how much I appreciate you making those videos for me. A big thank you to all of you who tuned in. A few times I checked on my YouTube stream and the number stayed up over 40, so woo, that means it was probably just like 39 staff members and one community member, but still, I'll take whatever I can get. As I mentioned at the start, for those of you who win a Keeper Award or a certificate, if you live in town, I'll deliver those to you tomorrow. If you live out of town, those will be mailed. for those of you who win an award that comes with the plaque, right? If you're okay with me just hanging it back up in the lobby in the trophy case, you don't need to do anything. But if you want me to bring that plaque with me when I deliver your certificates tomorrow, be sure to send me an email tonight so I can be sure to do that in the morning. I don't want to have to be chasing them down too much later. And if you live out of town and you want your plaque at home for a few days, just let me know when you're in town and you can pick it up at my house and take it home. We will need those all returned by Friday, June 26th though. So if you do ask for your plaque, make sure you bring it back by Friday, June 26th. But these little keeper ones like Richie's award here, these ones you keep forever. But the ones that hang in the wall, we need those back. Finally, for those who want a scholarship, just check your email. It'll take me a little while to get everything wrapped up and get those out, but I will send you an email letting you know how you can actually get your scholarship. So, I think that's it, unless I've missed something. Oh, somebody texted me, what did I miss? Doesn't look like anybody's sending me anything saying the school's on fire, so we're good. It's been a blast. I wish you all the best, and have a good evening, and I will talk to you all later. Bye. Where's the off button now? Oh, I think that's got it. Okay, it worked. Now, just relax. Nah, I'm just kidding. I knew you were there. So, have a good evening, everybody.